I'm gonna be honest, AC-262. I dosed hyper aggressively. This is the one that looks way safer on paper and really doesn't cause any side effects at all. What is up, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Today's ASMR sip is sponsored by 1907. Check out 1907 in the description below. Coupon code Russo. ASMR Spritz Intelligent Elephant. Coupon code Russo. One more. All those noises. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a general introduction to the new SARMs on the block, AC-262, ACP-105, my experiences, and I will have Andrew in the description as well as the cards throw up my other video content because it's buried, shadow banned. If you guys are new here, subscribe with the bell on, and my sources are in the description and pinned comment if you're looking for legitimacy. So, introduction of ACP-105 and AC-262. So Tony from Enhanced, Tony Huge, gave me the insight that AC-262, ACP-105 would be the next hotter SARMs with good medical data backing. I read into the limited medical data. It just shows that in the efficacious dosages, they're very safe and tolerable, and they pretty much slot into exactly what SARMs were developed for, meaning that these are SARMs that aren't, comparable to real gear, comparable to oral steroids. When I think of stuff that is comparable to oral steroids, it has the same amount of side effects as oral steroids. So if you want SARMs that are comparable to oral steroids, then you're talking high dosages of LGD-4033, high dosages of YK11, high dosages of S23, and high dosages of LGD-3303. If you're talking about what SARMs were actually developed for, which is, low efficacious dosages that slot in with TRT or your natural testosterone that don't convert to estrogen or DHT, so you have less gyno side effects, less hair loss side effects, they don't target the prostate, less prostate binding, thus resulting in prostate shrinking, and they target muscle tissue and bone in these studies, and overall they are stronger, when it comes to the anabolic androgenic rating. As far as what that entails in real life, I don't know, but overall they're developed just to aid on top of your already good natural testosterone or on top of HRT, which check out my TRT company Elevate in the description below if you're like, fuck SARMs, I just want testosterone. I got you. Elevate, sign up below. They are currently behind right now from the hurricane, but they are catching up, so I will get in your contact request right now, so when they catch up you can be slotted in the queue because it is kind of backing up. Basically, I've experimented with AC-262 and ACP-105 separately. I found ACP-105 to be reminiscent of a high dosage S4 look, a high dosage Austrian look. I'm gonna be honest, AC-262, I dosed hyper aggressively. This is the one that looks way safer on paper and really doesn't cause any side effects at all. So I had again, I'm sure it's causing a cholesterol skew, I'm sure it's doing that, but I had no blood pressure increase, no mood, no nothing. I just felt stronger in the gym, but my look didn't really change with AC-262. I got really aggressive with it. I didn't notice much, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't notice much with AC-262. I am doing this as an introduction video so I can read the comments and you guys educate me on your experience. So please write your experiences with AC-262, ACP-105. ACP-105 I found very strong. I felt like that you could get a pretty significant reminiscing S4 low dose, mid dose Anavar or Austrian look. I definitely think, S23, Winstrol, stuff of that nature is more powerful. But when you're thinking about how little side effects it's causing other than skewing your HDL good cholesterol, and it's definitely not going to target the prostate nearly as much as some of those other said compounds that are DHT derivatives, then it poises benefit. ACP-105, I can see if you're on a cruise, if you're like, Ryan, I'm looking at something that's not going to jack up my blood pressure, cause crazy side effects, but I want a harder, denser look on top of my TRT, HRT. I'm getting ready for the beach. I want a little bit more leanness. Boom. I think that slots in. I think for women, it can slot in as well. A lot of women DM me taking RAD, which I'm not a fan of women taking rad, gonna be completely honest. Maybe a low dosage of ACP-105 would present less androgenic side effects. I personally felt no androgenic side effects on ACP-105, very anabolic, not very androgenic from what I felt. And then with AC-262, I didn't really feel anything, and it was 100% real AC-262. I didn't feel anything other than stronger in the gym. I wouldn't even say my look really changed that much. I definitely looked quote unquote natty. I did AC-262 by itself, by the way. I could do more working volume, but overall, it really didn't yield much as far as strength, power, crazy look. Like, for example, when I do a SARM that has the same amount of side effects as regular gear, such as S23, you know, crazy density, veins, metabolic rate goes through the roof, blood pressure goes up. I have insane dry look all over my body. None of that was happening with AC-262. So keep that in mind. That's what I've, you know, fucked around with them and found out. I don't really have much to say on how they impact me mood wise. It's not like rad where I take it and get extremely pissed all of a sudden, or it's not like Austrian, which lifts me out of a depression. I would say mentally they didn't really sway me much at all. And as a bipolar individual, I really notice when my frequency changes, and I didn't notice anything with ACP-105 or AC-262, where with something like RAD-140, halotestin, you know, you're gonna have instant roid rage and you're gonna notice that. Or something like dianabol and Austrian is gonna lift you out of depression and make you feel more confident. I didn't notice really anything. You know, I didn't really notice anything, and I took them standalone, and Andrew has played some clips out of me messing around with them in my younger years. I hope you found this informative. You guys subscribe with the bell on, like the vid. I'll see you guys in my next video.